Stephen Hawking's.
Hi, my name is Marissa, and the book that I chose to read was My Brief History by Stephen Hawking, and his book is about him informing and explaining his journey through his childhood and to his achievements that he's made throughout his life, and his career in mathematics, cosmology, and physics. He was diagnosed with ALS, which is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And through all of this, he had his family's support, and which is what kept him going. And he got high scores for a test, and that got him a scholarship, which is why he attended Oxford University, and then he moved later to Cambridge University, where he got his PhD in cosmology. And for those of you who don't know what ALS is, it's a progressive muscle weakness. It has impact on the physical function of your body, and nerves stop being sent from the brain to the muscles, and it affects the voluntary muscles. So the setting takes place in London, where he was a child during World War II. And then it also goes to Oxford, where he attended the university, and also Cambridge, where he also attended the next university. And and the theme of this book, I would say, is regardless of the circumstances, he had many accomplishments, and he got through it because of his family. And that should push other people to do the same. Like, no matter what's the obstacle in your way, you should always push through it. And one of the quotes that I really liked from the book was, "The realization that I had an incurable disease that was likely to kill me in a few years was a bit of a shock. How could this happen to me? However, while I was in the hospital, I had seen a boy I vaguely knew died of leukemia in the bed opposite of me. Whenever I feel inclined to be sorry for myself, I remember that boy." I think this is an important quote because it symbolizes him and who he is as a person. Like, the way that he didn't want to feel sorry for himself because there was others out there who are having it worse than him. At least he got to live, and other people don't have that privilege of being able to live. And I think that was really important throughout the story. And I think he's a really good role model, and he's really informational and interesting. So if you ever find this book, you should read it. And the reason I say you should read this book is because it gives an interesting insight on black holes. If you're interested, like scientists would be interested in that, or the theory of the universe that he also explains throughout the book, and how he lives with his disease, which I think that's why I started reading this book, because I'm in nursing, so I find it interesting about how this disease worked and how it affected his life as a person. And people who are also interested in him could read this book, and his theories are also just interested in his disease.